Looks like our actual arrival time for those that are watching in Salt Lake City will be at 21:23 UTC time. So you can convert that to your local time, your local times, if you'd like. But I'm showing actual arrival in 2123, which is about 40 minutes from now. I think it's showing here 44 minutes on one of my calculation sheets here, so it won't be too long. Then I'll be pulling my stats for this flight. We'll probably be doing another flight later today. Probably this evening I'll be doing the leg from Salt Lake City to Minneapolis, and if there's time after that I might do the Minneapolis to Hibbing, Minnesota leg, which would complete this next flight assignment, which is from San Jose, California to Hibbing, Minnesota. We'll see what kind of time I have as the day proceeds. I have to leave about right after I land. I'll have to leave, and I got to pick someone up from work, and then I'll be back after that. Probably will redo my statistics then and set up the next flight. So I might be back on later. I know we've had some communication issues here to get this stream done, and I see that it goes out, and I try to get it back up as quick as I can. In about 60 miles, 62 miles, 7 minutes according to the FMS, we should be starting our descent into Salt Lake City on the Watts 1 arrival. The reason we're out quite a ways, we're actually starting our descent about, let's see, how far out are we? About 260 miles out. But part of it is our altitude and also the crossing, the waypoint altitudes on the crossing on the Watts 4 arrival. In order to make those crossing requirements, have to start out a little further. Actually, it shows 158 miles from the airport when we start our descent. So we'll be doing that here in just a few minutes. I have an Excel program that I use that is for Unicom. All of my communications are already preset, and then the different aspects of the flight are linked to several spreadsheets, so that when I go to my communications menu, I just have to highlight that thing that I want to do, and then it's already set. Everything is altitudes, times, etc. already set, so all I have to do is bring it up and paste it into the Squawk Box entry, and it will be broadcast over Unicom. Should be doing that in about 40 miles, something like that. I usually do it just before I start, just before I cross that waypoint. And we're now picking up the Bonneville VOR. You can hear it. Actually, our fuel flow is pretty good. We're burning about 937 pounds an hour per engine, which isn't bad. It'll give me a lot of extra fuel, more fuel than I thought I was going to have when I landed. Of course, when we start our descent, fuel rates go down quite a bit. To get to Salt Lake City, we'll be parking at gate C4, Charlie 4. And we just started our descent. The first part of this descent is going to be pretty slow because we're only going to drop about 500 or 600 feet. When we hit our next waypoint, which will be Spruce, SPRUZ, on the arrival, we will begin our descent. We'll be more closely to 1,500 feet a minute once we hit that. That should put us in about 30 minutes. We should be on the ground, I'm showing. Current ground speed showing us at 495 knots, which converts to which converts to 430 miles per hour, or approximately about 7.16 miles per minute. So we're doing pretty good across the ground. My indicated airspeed is 280, or my set airspeed is 280 knots. That's what's indicated. My true airspeed is 470. My ground speed right now is 494. It's around 430 knots over the ground. Just calculated my windage for landing, and my minimum landing speed will be 132 knots. We'll probably actually touch down at about 140 to 145 knots, because at 132 we'll fall out of the sky. And we don't really want to do that very badly. There is a few clouds at 6,000 AGL, it says. Other than that, winds are 290 at 10 knots yet. And we do have 10 statute miles of visibility, so everything's looking good. And we certainly should be increasing our descent rate here pretty soon. Once we start this next descent, we'll be descending to 24,650. This is about a drop of about 10,000 feet over 53 miles to the Bonneville VOR. We're 61 miles away from there now. We'll cross that at 24,000 feet. 24,650. And then after that, we'll be dropping to 17,000. And then pretty even thousands from there on. Now we're increasing our descent rate to about 15, a little over 1,500 feet a minute, which is what I programmed in as a descent rate of 1,500 feet a minute, which is pretty standard for the industry. The aircraft themselves will climb and descend a little quicker than that, but the air traffic controllers like to get a kind of an average descent rate, and most every place is 1,500 feet a minute. And we are now under 20, about 22 or 23 minutes from arrival. Which should put us in right at 21:30, 21:20 in that time, universal time. Still maintaining 280 knots, and we'll maintain that until almost all the way to the airport, because we'll be staying above 10,000 feet even on the downwind leg. We'll be at 12,000 feet going in. Just to give you a little idea of my setup here, I'll kind of show you what's going on. As you can see down here is a complete set of Cytec gauges and the yoke, pedals. This is a throttle control. There's a Cessna trim wheel there. Don't use that very often. And then I have a couple laptops over here where you can see my live stream is on the laptop in the upper left. Then I have what I call a pilot worksheet that I use, which is the 24-inch the 24-inch auxiliary screen that's on the upper right. And then I have my communications program that's sending the signal for the live stream is in the lower right. And then on the lower left is a map of the San Jose Airport, a chart of the San Jose Airport, which I'll be changing to the the Salt Lake City Airport, although I do know most of the taxiways and the routes on there. I've flown in and out of it quite a bit. So this is all the stuff that I use in the process of the flight. there's 7 screens altogether. Of course, I just rebuilt. This is the computer's been rebuilt recently, and I'm running a Core i5 processor with a NVIDIA 1080 GTX video card, and all 3 of the monitors are MSI 24-inch curved monitors that are operating at 144 hertz. So it's pretty powerful.